Good morning. Grand rising, everybody. It's early, and so I said I was gonna, get on here instead of watching the snow fall as the storm arrived in the wee hours of the morning. I'm still having my coffee. Now, the title of this video is Hidden Talents and Creative Expression. I feel like everybody has hidden talents. Everybody has ways in which they creatively express themselves. Hey, Brian. All of a sudden he wants my attention. It's funny. Anyway. Can you stop batting my feet, please? But that's his creative expression, you know what I mean? His hidden talent is gentleness, you know what I mean? But he's a big old cuddle bug. That's his hidden talent. The ability to soothe and calm, love, and to elicit joy, right? Everybody, everything has a hidden talent in a form of creative expression. I, on occasion, am amazed at how in which my pet moves his toys about, how he constructs obstacle courses. Very intelligent. A lot of thought that goes into it, you know. And so I want a lot of folks, I want you all actually, to find a way to use your hidden talents, express yourself in a brand new way. I'm sure we all have our go-tos, right? Now that's funny. Because apparently I just jacked up my cards. Hold on. I think all of them. Alright. There's a few. I don't even know how that just happened. That's interesting. I know, right? You're probably tired of me using that word. But things are interesting. I just saw the Queen of Cups. Like, yeah, really spend time figuring it out. I don't care if it's simply coloring, knitting, hair design, whatever it is, your creative expression, makeup, like whatever. Floristry, you know what I mean? Maybe you've taken up an interest in flower arrangements. Like, whatever it is, you need to do more of it and show those hidden talents. What was that movie? Club Dread with Rose McGowan when she was like the stripper where she was trying to get out. It was like some sort of apocalyptic movie, zombie apocalyptic movie. And she was like, useless talent number, da 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 da. None of them are useless. They only feel useless because you haven't gotten to a place where you can express yourself. Look, it's overwhelming, right? There's a lot of different choices, right? I feel like why people have so much time alone, right? They're at home by themselves. They need to figure out ways of communicating, expressing themselves. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a lot of energy. Some of you just need to research it. I feel like you really need to explore that. Don't mind me. I haven't. Let me just go do it. Let me just do it. No time like the present. Allergy medicine. Yes, yes, yes. Took it. Okay. But anyway. Some of you just have too many talents. You know what I mean? That's funny to say. But looking at that Seven of Cups, there's a lot of things that you're good at. Some of y'all real good at some, let's just say lower vibrational things. But the choice is yours and how you express it, you know what I mean? I feel like the lesson in all of this is that at the end of the day, right, you will regret not doing something to get all of that out into the world. Like, really. You don't have to choose. You can explore different realms of possibilities in terms of creative expression. In terms of creative expression. Uh-huh. Give me one for the Seven of Cups for creative expression. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. We're currently in that phase right now. That's what I mean. Like, you need to do something. Rev it up. Like, truly. I feel like you're getting downloads. Like, all this purple here. The energy gaining momentum. Even if it's something new, you know, like, as we go through portals and energy shifts, they awaken and unlock things within you. You just need to do it. It's like more and more and more talents are coming to the surface. It's like, wow, it's really overwhelming. It's like people had no idea, even I feel like you had no idea how many skills, how many things you were really good at, is what I'm getting with that Seven of Cups. And I feel like there's one, it's a real big surprise to you, to everybody. Is it going to be revealed? And that's what could be happening right now, like a debut, a premiere, or a great reveal or something like that. Like out of nowhere. I mean, look at how it doubles. It goes from the 4 to the 8 of Wands. Something you discovered while you were home. It's a home-based business for some of you. There's a lot of folks who have that going right now. Whether you transition to a work-from-home situation when the pandemic started and your jobs have all been like, you know what? Production efficiency is good. We're just going to leave it like this for the time being. And that allowed you to explore some things. Dry goods. Would you start like a fruit and nut business? I don't know. Like, I'm getting some interesting energy off of that. It's opened up a lot of freedoms. Like a new lease on life. You need to appreciate it. There's something. There's a discovery here. I don't know if you need to get organized around your home, like see what's there, like, but there's something, I gotta figure that out. There is something that is being discovered about your home. What is that? I don't really like that. I feel like there's something that needs to be started over. Some endeavor, it wasn't formulated right the first time, and an opportunity is going to arise to make it clearer. Like somebody could be reaching out to you. Somebody's been looking for you. That's my research card. The Hermit is a seeker of knowledge. The Eight of Wands is communication. You know, it's energy traveling back and forth. I feel like someone has been searching for you. Searching for your home in particular. There's some good news. Like, the Page of Cups. You know, it's communication, but it's the Page of Cups. So it's good communication coming in. Right. I don't know. I feel like somebody's trying to send a package or a letter or something. This could even be email, but I feel like this is like real communication. Maybe you've been discovered. Maybe somehow, some way, your work, whatever it is, like whatever these hidden talents are, whatever your creative expression is, someone has been trying to figure it out, who you are. And there's been a lot of opposition with the clouds there. It's like they're, with the energy is gaining momentum. It's like there was energy that was keeping this connection from being made. Like, I feel like somebody has a job for you. Like, literally, someone is truly in love with your work, obsessed with your work. Like, whatever you do, like, they're absolutely just gaga for it, is what I'm getting. Grand rising and peace be unto you as well. That was one of my favorite parts about church, when we would do that, when I used to go back in the day. The greetings and the hellos. Although I always thought the shake the person's hand to your left and right was kind of malarkey. It's like, we the same people who here every week. We know each other already. But that doesn't mean we were cordial to one another. You know what I mean? There were generational barriers. Like the kids stuck to the kids and the adults. You know what I mean? And it was like the younger, like it was just, cliquish. Church was real cliquish and I didn't like it. But I did like the greetings. It's funny. I didn't like the politics of church, but I enjoyed what it was trying to do. Anyway, I digress. Let me stop going on my tangent. But there's someone looking for you. They love your talents. They love your work. They're trying very hard to find you. And I kind of feel like Mercury retrograde has been playing its part in why communications aren't direct, why things aren't coming in so fluidly. I feel like this Seven of Cups looks like copycats to me. And then this Seven of Cups is like, it's clear, there's no clouds, and it's just like, okay. It's like there's help, a hidden hand guiding. So maybe that's a hidden talent for some of you, that you got people on the other side of the veil, helping. There's no such thing as wasted time. If you have a drive, a pull, an urge to do something, you need to do it. There's a reason for it. You don't have to get it now, but you will get it in the near future, is what I'm picking up. Grand Rising. Tell me about this tower. Look at that. Emperor, Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, there is somebody, because the Hierophant was sitting, well, the Two of Wands, but that's got the Hierophant in this deck. So it's like, nah, there's someone, some muckety-muck, some bigwig, could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, that is like searching high and low. I feel like on 3 separate occasions, your work, something has impressed this person, has really resonated, struck a chord, paintings affect people, you know what I mean? Like, I personally think Andy Warhol was overrated, but at the very same time, there are lots of people who think he's a genius, It's like he stacked boxes and things, and it's like, we call anything art. But just because I don't appreciate it doesn't mean there weren't millions of other people, especially those who bought his work, and it sits in, like, the Metropolitan Museum of Art and things like that, who didn't appreciate it, who didn't see the genius, you know what I mean? Or who did see the genius and who does appreciate it. So whatever you're divinely guided to do, and I know it's divinely guided because it's the Hermit. It's like, while you have this time at home, it's like, do this. Learn. This is my research card here. It's like, learn something new. Dare to expand your horizons. Something that starts off very small. I feel like this was even something you used to do as a child. Whatever. There's a little kid sitting here. Something that used to bring you, like, great joy. Something that really would trigger your creative juices to flow. There's a connection between these two. I don't know. We all had interests and hobbies as children. Who knows? But that was a natural talent, a natural inclination. You need to rediscover it. See, look, here with the 7 of Cups. See how there's the child and there's the adult. There is something, I feel like, that you blocked out in some way, shape, or form that you used to do that's very beneficial. And somehow, every so often, you show this talent, you express it. There's someone who wants it in a good way. Actually, I shouldn't put those back. Like, that tower doesn't feel bad. It feels really good. I feel like you're going to be surprised and confused about it because I feel like you're underrating yourself. You don't believe enough in yourself. And you really should, because there are people out there who definitely believe in you. Like, this is a mogul or something. Like, I don't know who. But that's what I'm getting. Seriously. It was like, you did this as a, whoever, look, something you did as a child that you loved, something about your teenage years, you stopped. You stopped. You were growing up, okay? And so now I feel like this is the stage with the Queen of Cups between, true maturity, like 40s, 50s, 60s age of the king energy. So, it's like now life is settled down enough for you to start to explore these things again. Like the seed was planted. Man. Please indulge in your hobbies, your crafts, your projects, please. I feel like it's going to pay dividends. There's a complete lack of pentacles here. And so whatever you do, whatever this creative expression is, this is something you do just out of the pure love of it. It's a lot of cups out here. Now, interesting. For some of you, I don't know. It's like something about land. Like, I don't know, forestry, something like that. It involves the outdoors. Baking, something. Like, this is wild. Like, there's so much. Like, I don't know. I guess baking could be a hidden talent, you know. Not everybody can go in the kitchen and whip up something delicious. I've seen crazy things happen in kitchens. You be like, did you just forget all seasonings? Like, did that just happen? Forgot the yeast in the bread, huh? So pita, like, crazy things happen in kitchens. Not everybody can go in there and create a feast, you know, like, that's a talent. There is something here about nature, the outdoors. Are one of you supposed to start a summer camp or something, like a home base? I don't know, but there is something here about a home-based business, from a hobby, from something that you started as a child that you used to enjoy doing. They want you to start again doing that. I don't know what it is. Like, it's driving me nuts. Home improvement for some of y'all? Like, demo? Like, flipping houses, renovations? I mean, whatever. I'm trying to pull here. It's interesting. But I do feel, for the most part, like, y'all know what this is. Like, I don't have to get specific. You know what your hidden talents are. You know what your creative expressions are. A tree house for somebody. Maybe you need to go on and build one. You might discover your neighbors want you to replicate it or something. I don't. That's really funny. To me, anyway. Why is the Seven of Cups out here twice? And there's the frickin' Knight. Oh, Lord. That horse looks like ease of emotional expression to me, the Knight. I got a feeling. Look, regardless if it's coming out clear or not, what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands is that you're heading in the right direction. You're on the right track. Like, the embers are still there. Like, they're warming up. Like, everything, again, the energy's gaining momentum. You're on the right track. I guess I'm not supposed to be specific about it. Really. It's funny because I just saw the Eight of Cups reversed, and I'm like, no. It's like, no, you're not supposed to leave this behind. Whatever this is, whatever this activity is, whatever this joy is, no, you're not supposed to leave it behind. You're supposed to continue on with it. But there is something about youthful exuberance involved in it. Like, it just makes you happy. Whatever it is, it makes you happy to do it. like it's outside, though. Maybe something outside your home. Could be gardening. What do you need to look for in your house or around the house here? What is this? Hermit, Four of Wands. And the Five of Cups comes out. And then, I ain't got time. King of Cups. And Five of Cups is sitting here on the bottom of the deck. You know what I just got? I'm looking at all this and I'm like, I'm getting that home show. I think it's called Hometown or something like that. It's on HGTV. It's this little couple. They're cute. Like, she's real petite and he's like a big old man. And they flip houses in their hometown. They didn't want to move. They didn't want to invest in other places. And so they decided to start rehabbing and flipping houses to save their own town. For some of y'all, I feel like returning home, maybe you will be going back to your roots. Wedding planning, coordinating, like there's a lot. Like, wait, if you know how to throw a party, that's a talent. Seriously. Not everybody can do that. Administering to the poor and the sick and the homeless. Maybe you're a natural counselor. Maybe you naturally give relationship advice or something like that. There's a lot. There's just a lot. Wow. No, that's shifting. I'm pulling those up. No, that's the wrong energy. This has nothing to do with this. Let's just talk for a second, right? If you have something you're good at, right, do you think it's by accident that you're good at it? No. By not utilizing it, right, you literally reject a God-given talent. Somehow, some way, it brings joy to the world. Happiness. Some of y'all life coaches and you don't even know it. You're counselors and you don't even know it. People gravitate towards you looking for counsel. It just it comes right at you. Some of you speak to spirits and all sorts. These are talents. These are all talents. Mediumship is a talent. Having the clairs are talents. You know what I mean? It's like you're supposed to use them. Your genius is a talent. You're supposed to share it with the world. I like how the Hermit keep, like... I feel like you're getting direct insight. All the questions that you've been asking, you're getting answers to, right? You may be rejecting what it is you're receiving. That will feels like a decision. Look at this. You're going to be shown very soon, right? I feel like there's a helper. Someone in the background watching. See, I was getting happiness with the 3 cups, and then the 10 of cups comes out with the star card. Like, I feel like whatever these talents are, whatever they're urging you to do, it's going to bring in, it's like beyond your wildest expectations and dreams. Well, and it comes out anyway. Why is this 4 of Swords here? Well, alright, look. I know it's not easy when you talk to spirits. It's not. It's not. But somebody's a medium. I'm getting that real strong right here. This is the hidden talent, creative expression. Somebody's a medium. I also, again, like, there is this ability to talk to anybody I'm picking up. Like, that is a talent unto itself. To administer to the poor, to the infirmed, to help cross people over. One of y'all is like living Anubis. Oh, I know. Most people take like 99% of their talents and blessings for granted. You should be counting them. Like, really. I'm serious. I'm getting, I think it's Anubis. Didn't Anubis cross people over to the other side, to Mahat, to Way? their heart. No, like literally. Somebody's on, like, I don't know, somebody's like the farrier that carries people. Oh, man. You know, even though the death card isn't out here, the hermit is a ghost. A person who walks between worlds. An enlightened mind, an enlightened soul. That's a heavy one, y'all. Right? You know, being a human lie detector is a talent, an underrated one, but it's a talent. It's funny, right? Because Libras, notorious for their ability to lie through their teeth, right? Genuinely are human lie detectors. It's funny. They're really good at lying, but they also know when they're being lied to. Wow. I know. Being a prophet ain't all it's cracked up to be. This is encouragement to keep going. Hold on to the things you value and hold true. The things that bring you joy, creative expression. Hold on to what makes you happy. Hold on to that seeking spirit of exploration. Lots of folks would really fight to be in your position. Whether you're a healer or whatever, you know, insert your title. It's not for me to tell you individually what your talents are. I do have a way of doing that, and it's a fun process, but it's a paid service, so I will not be discussing it. Told you. Human bullshit detector. Like being connected to source, being this enlightened, it affords you the capacity to sidestep a lot of BS. I mean, look at that. That is like the ultimate. Blessed. Destined. Even the ability to diffuse an argument, right? That's a talent. I don't know if you know that, but that's a talent. That's why mediators and negotiators are paid and in service. You know what I mean? Like, but are mediators. That's what they're called, mediators. But that's a service. You know what I mean? Like, if that's something you're good at, then you should find out how to quantify that and make it lucrative for yourself. Like, really, everything that is a natural just flow for you is a talent. They're given to you for you to make a living. I don't know how people miss that in scriptures. They read everything else, all the fire and the brimstone and all the things that make their little sins look the other way. But the shit that's in there that actually benefits you, that actually help you, people just jump over it. It's like, what? Oh, so you think it's just, the family where they're like, oh, this family is really good at this and they have this family business. Right. That's because it's a blessing. A talent was given upon that line. Sculptors, painters, singers, all of it. Talents, talents, talents. Prodigies. Why do you think the word prodigy exists? Because some people come hardwired to do exactly that. Think about all the pianists of years gone by. The Beethovens, the Bachs, the Chopins. Think about these things. The Liszt's. All of these prodigies. Look at Beethoven. He suffered from a type of deafness, but it wasn't a quiet deafness. It was like incessive white noise. Through that, he was still able to compose some of the most beautiful music your ears will ever hear. Still played to this day. The Moonlight Sonata is one of the most haunting pieces that you'll ever hear. Most people can play the first few bars of Fur Elise. It's like, are you serious? Those are talents. You think school teachers, you having that patience to deal with other people's children is not a talent? Their capacity to love and nurture, that's talent. Most people can't even stand their own kids, let alone one person, maybe two, in a room with 30 and just smiling, enjoying it all. Talent, talent, talent. Don't sell yourselves short, is my point. Balance and harmony. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Using it, right? Using those talents. Look, 8 of Pentacles on the bottom there. Using them right. Balancing out your everyday. Even if it's a hobby, it's a craft, whatever it is, it brings you healing, right? It helps you. Some of you know how to mix elixirs and, your natural little herbalist or mixologist. Like, that's a talent. That's a type of organic chemistry, taking me back to the people who can cook and who can't cook. Like, that's a talent. Knowing how much to add of something, you know what I mean? Like, you go from a metaphorical sort of alchemical process to a physical alchemical process where when you take this and you take that and you mix together and you create creative energy sitting right here. You're supposed to share it with the world. And for those of you who just, I'm not saying you sit around, but you don't do nothing nice for yourself. Nothing purely selfish from a inner child perspective. You need to. You need to sit on down somewhere and get to creating. And it's purely for yourself, but it benefits the masses. I don't know why, but I don't want to shuffle those. I'm like, no, I don't want to touch them yet. No, I don't want to touch them yet. That's funny. We just had the new moon in Aquarius, right? Bring love into the situation. That's exactly what this is. It's like, whatever you do it from a place of purity. Do it from a place of love. Because Aquarian energy is the group. It's the collective. It's everybody on planet Earth. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, share these talents with the world. Bring your form of love out and express it. See, it's sharing. It has the capacity to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment to people. Yeah. I don't care what it is. You can make TikTok videos. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're a goofball. You need to share. I do feel like it's more practical than that, though. I feel like there's knowledge. There's something here that you can physically demonstrate that would be a true expression of your love for humanity. That's what I'm kidding. You know, the energy is passive for the Empress. We need the Emperor. We need active, right? But the creative energy is what they're pouring into. These two cups represent the masculine and feminine, right? The masculine energy is pouring into the feminine cup. This isn't illustrated like other decks where you see a gold cup and a silver cup. Yeah. Venusian. Step into your creativity. No matter what it is, just do it. It'll all balance itself out. You just got to get going on it. Really. Alright, guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Well, 47 minutes isn't really that, but you know, I'm long-winded. Alright, y'all. I love you. I shall be back. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. Bye.